Hello, this is Mr. Harper, and I am going to be going over lesson 4 because in our next session, that is the lesson we will be studying. Okay, part of this in lesson 4 talks about, right now, it's talking about that silent K. I mentioned it in the last session when we had the word sock. We had the word sock, S-O-C, which says sock, but for some reason they put a K after it. I don't know why. It's probably not English, but we put one after it. So you're going to find a lot of words with that K at the end. Just ignore it. It doesn't make the C any harder. Okay, so this week we're studying N as in nest. So practice that. N as in nest. Now we're practicing I as in igloo. And we're practicing F as in fish. So practice your F, I, and N. Now it's going to have N as in nest, and it's got the nest next to it. I as in igloo, F as in fish, N as in nest. Now it's still going to have A as in alligator. You're going to have D as in dog. You're going to have E as in egg, G as in girl, and the as in this, that, and the. We're still studying over those letters. Now we're going to be studying some new sounds. We go I, N, in, a, n, on, a, n, an. That makes a little bit different, but it's an when you put those together. This one is and, and. This one is ant, ant. This is not, not. K, an, can. An, fan. So we get to a bunch more words. I don't want to go over all of them because I want you to be able to do them. This one we go d, a, t, dot. Now here it shows r, a, k. Now the K isn't underlined because you don't say the K. You say r, a, k, and the K is just there for smiles. And this one too, it's s, a, k. You don't need the K, but it's there because that's how we spell things in English. So, we got some words that you're used to. We got caught. You're getting good at this word. Got, dot, mad, dog, cat, rat, mom, and dad. You're getting to where you can get a lot of those just off sight. So, and then we're going to be reading more sophisticated sentences. This is Tom. Now, Tom's not capitalized yet, but we'll get there. That's in a couple chapters. Right now we're having periods. When you see a period, that means you pause, even if there's another sentence right after it. Now, that goes true with commas too. Ooh, this has got a little bit harder of a word. You have k, a, m. It's actually come, and you've got a silent E at the end. You do not say eh there. Come, Tom, sit. So you have come, and you pause and you say Tom. Then you pause and you say sit, because you're giving him a directive. Okay, this is a man. That's a complete sentence. So, now we're getting into really cool stories. So we'd say is this dog and that cat. So this dog and that cat sat on the cot. So they're sitting there on the cot. Come, ant, sit. The ant did not sit on the cot. See, I paused there after the did, but I shouldn't have, because it says the ant did not sit on the cot. Okay, and you got some more stories. You've got, what is this? Read the word in the first column and match it with the word in the second column. So you're going to take and match it with and. This is the same. This is another fun story for you. You're going to get into a lot more stories as we go on, because you're learning how to read more and more words. And you get into much better stories with the more words that we have to read. This is going to be a lot of reading, and once you master this lesson, you are able to read so much. So there's just a whole bunch of stories. Read them to your sister, read them to your dad, read them to your mom. Just keep reading these stories, because they'll be easy. Dan is a dog. Tom is a cat. Dan and Tom met a red ant. Dan and Tom ran. Okay, yeah. Why not? Okay, and then it's got your final words. Oh no, these aren't the final words you have to remember, just important words. Oh, words to match. So, match rat. I'll let you match all those. Not and on is. These are the keywords from the story and from the lesson. A lot of these you're gonna need to learn, like this one here is k, it's not really come, it's k, and the E just doesn't really do anything on there. So it's come. And learn a bunch of the other words. This is just a review over it. Again, remember your sounds. N, I, f. Okay? N, I, f. And those combined with your other letters will make it to where you can read so much. Anyway, just giving you a little overview of what we're doing, and you keep practicing those lessons. Practice every lesson every day until you get them perfect. And then you might still hang on to all of your individual stories and just have a whole book of stories that you can go through and read, and we will make sure to get you some early reader books before long. I have some stories that I will be sending you over. So to work on comprehension. But this has been great. You have a good night, and I will see you next time.